What's going on, YouTube family? It's your boy Bales Pagliacci back with another video. I appreciate you for taking the time to sit down with me. Truly grateful. So if this is your first time on my channel, I started this series because I've been doing music for 15 years and I recently found success marketing my music using Facebook ads, and I wanted to share that information with other independent artists out there, and also any other helpful tips or tricks or anything else I may know that you guys may be able to use to implement in your own career. I ain't gonna lie, I hate saying 15 years like that because it sounds like I did 15 years doing a bid. Like, yo, I just did 15 years as an independent artist. I recently just got free 3 months ago. Now I'm flexing, you know what I'm saying? I'm back on the streets. But nah, in all seriousness, that's how it really felt sometimes when my music wasn't reaching nobody. It's like I was locked in. I was stuck in one place. I couldn't get out no matter what I did. It's like I didn't have the freedom to enjoy making music because nobody was listening. Yeah, I loved creating it, but part of that love is knowing that other people are able to appreciate my art, appreciate my story, appreciate where I'm coming from and my point of view of things. And I realized once I started using these ads and it was working for me, it's like, why keep this information for myself? Because at the end of the day, as independent artists, we need to stick together because we're trying to all reach the promised land. And if you don't know what the promised land is, it's get into the bag. Get into the bag. Hold on, let me get my fake money. Like the rappers be doing. Get into the bag. Get into the bag. Get into the bag. Hey. So if you do enjoy this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me reach other artists and get this information out there. And you know, a lot of artists are out there trying to figure out what is the best way to market their music. And I've been saying Facebook ads. I've shown you guys how to set them up. And if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it up here. I didn't even know which one it was at, so I think it was this one. And also, I've also showed my own results and how it was able to impact my music career. So without further ado, let's get into the video. We all know that using these Facebook ads is going to automatically give you streams. That's why I came up with this list of the 5 benefits that I personally seen for myself from using these Facebook ads, and something that you can also see as well when you start implementing and using them in your music marketing strategies. So number 1, you start to generate Spotify followers. If you're unfamiliar with what Spotify followers are, you can check your Spotify for Artists profile. Basically, this is like Spotify's social platform where if somebody listens to your song and they enjoy what you have as an artist, they can follow you, which essentially starts building up as technically a fan base. So you look at it like this. When you drop that first single, that person follows you. Now every single time that you drop a single from there on out, that person will be alerted because they're your follower. And I already know how y'all get down. But Bales, what if you just lying? What if you didn't get no organic followers? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Let's go to the computer. You know how I get down. You can see right here, we're on my Spotify for Artists profile. And you can see within the last 7 days from running my ads, I've gained 23 new followers. Now, remember, I started running these ads November 27th, which was Black Friday of last year. So 3 months ago, basically. You can see I'm at 360 now. I started at 17 followers. And now you don't believe me, let's go right here. Since 2015, you could already automatically see the drastic incline from a set date, right? So let's go here. So let's start off with November 28th. This is the second day after I started promotions. Now I'm at 17 still. But as you can see, as time goes on, slowly but surely, it just goes up and up and up and up and up. So currently where I'm at 360. Now, that means every time I release a song, once again, 360 people are gonna be notified because they chose to follow me. So it increases the likelihood of whenever I drop a song, I'm gonna get instant plays automatically. It may not happen all the time, but as this number grows constantly over time and that snowball effect keeps going down, guess what? 360 followers turns to 1,000 followers. So now I'll probably get like 500 plays without even advertising just because I've built a following on Spotify. So the second benefit of using these Facebook ads is you're gonna see that your save rate on your songs increases drastically. Now, if you don't know, Spotify uses save rate, the amount of listeners and how many times that song is streamed to see how popular your song is. So I'm gonna show you my results for my song, Mr. Famous. You can see that my song was saved 5.7K times, right? And I have 8.8K listeners. So that means I'm basically around 3K off from the amount of people that listen to my song to them saving it. And out of those 5.7K saves and the 8.8K listeners, I was able to get 53,000 streams. Now let's go down here. I advertised this song before, I advertised this song before. This song I didn't advertise. This song I didn't advertise. These songs I didn't advertise. And you know how you can tell? Look at the low save rate. This low save rate low listeners, low streams. These songs, I all use Spotify, Facebook ads for. These down here, none. So it just goes to show you that using these Facebook ads to promote your music, it's going to increase your chances of having more listeners, more streams, and your save rate going up. Which brings us to number 3. When all these things are combined, Spotify will start to push your music into their personalized playlist for free. And at the end of the day, that's what we need, because running these ads becomes expensive. So if Spotify is willing to give us some free playlist promotion, why not take it? And you can see right here, Spotify made this playlist and I got 3.8K streams from it, just because my save rate was high compared to my listeners and how many streams I got, right? Then we go down here, they gave me another playlist within Discover Weekly. That's another 1.1K. So automatically I just got 5,000 free plays without having to spend any of my real actual money. So this is how cool this thing is. Everything's interweaved into each other. You know what I'm saying? Everything's like this. It's just all together. So because of my high save rate on my song, plus the amount of listeners to streams, they placed me in the release radar, which means I had a set amount of Spotify followers, but now it's going to start pushing my music outside of my Spotify followers and trying to look for more people that may enjoy my music based on their listening preferences, because it's a robot, it's smart, it knows how to do these things. So then from there, once it performed so well on release radar, Spotify's algorithm once again said, yo, hold up, let's try to see if you put him into a bigger pool and see how he starts to swim. So they threw me in Discover Weekly. Now I didn't swim as well in Discover Weekly because I only got 1.1K, but at the end of the day, that is 1,100 streams that I wasn't even thinking about getting. It came organically just because I was using the Facebook ads. It's gonna bring us into number 4. You get your Spotify radio. And if you can see right here, you see my radio station, I got 758 streams for this song strictly off of my radio. And if you're not familiar with radio, it's basically bunching you in with a bunch of different artists that may be similar to you, or maybe the people that are followers of yours, or people that enjoy your music, they may also like these artists as well. And this is a great benefit for us because guess what? Now we can network. Now we can socialize. Like, yo, bro, I hear that you on my radio station. Let's link. Let's do a song. Let's collaborate. Let's see if we can bring our talents together to create something else. And then you just never know where that's going to go. So I'm going to show you right here. This is my radio station. I didn't make this. You can see it right here. Spotify made this for me. There's 4 likes on it, 50 songs, 2 hours and 36 minutes. And I'm front and center. Bales Pagliacci Radio. I would have never imagined this. But you can see my songs are just scattered through here by the songs that I like. And I've listened to a lot of these artists that are on here. And some of their music is good. Some of it is like, maybe not for me. But at the end of the day, it's not really my listening preferences. It's about what my fans like and who my fans enjoy. So I can use this as a tool to be able to build up relationships. And once again, networking. You don't get anywhere in any business without networking. So here's another cool thing about the radio station. When somebody comes to your Spotify profile, it looks more professional, like you're really an artist, number 1. Number 2, you can see right here as we scroll down, you'll see the fans also like section. We're going to start getting free exposure as well, because let's say right here, Chief Minosa, good artist. We go to his fans also like, we press see all. Who do you see? The sexy guy, Bales Pagliacci. Which means if a fan of his just randomly went through here and they just happened to go, let me see what these other artists are about. And they click on my song, on my profile, and then now they on my profile, they see my songs, now they click into it, and boom, I got a fan. Now next thing you know, maybe me and him can connect later on and build from that. The possibilities are endless. So if you're still here and you're saying to yourself, well, he just gave me 4 of these and this feels like I don't think I can really get anything else from these Facebook ads, like I need to start using them now. I saved the best for last. I don't even need the computer, this is more personal. Using these Facebook ads is going to get your music in front of people. It's going to get your music in front of potential fans. It's going to increase your engagement on all your social media platforms. Listen, I ran these ads. I went from 860 followers on Instagram to 1,120 as of today. I've gone from a small amount of YouTube subscribers to over like 120 subscribers on my music video for Mr. Famous. I've received so many likes, so many comments under my videos just from using these Facebook ads. And honestly, I paid money for it, but I wasn't expecting this to happen. I wasn't expecting these things to start leaking out into other realms of my life. It's okay to spend money now investing in yourself and not seeing no profit at this moment. As an artist, you have to think of it as delayed gratification. You're not really going to see a return on your investment until you start building yourself up and you spend a lot of money first. Now, if I didn't use any of these Facebook ads and I just say, you know what, I'm gonna just keep trying to use hashtags on Instagram, tagging people, forcing my friends and family to listen to my music, I wouldn't be able to make these videos. I wouldn't be able to even show my results or even try to give you guys any game because I wouldn't have nothing to give you. And you have to think of it like this. Now you're starting to build a fan base. And you know what happens when you build a fan base? You can start selling merch. On top of merch, you can start reaching out to promoters if you really build a true fan base. You can be like, yo, I got 500 listeners and 500 followers in Dallas, Texas. And you could probably try to reach out to some promoters out there like, yo, let me open up. I can guarantee I can get at least 200 people there. Boom. You can start your little tours. It's crazy how it works, but this is the music business. This is where we live. This is how we're going to thrive. We have to start small, have that snowball effect going through, and then eventually we build up to a complete momentum where we're selling merch, we're selling out shows, we're going internationally doing shows, we're on radio stations now. Now people are taking notice. Labels are gonna try to hit you up. But if you haven't seen my video about Upstream and what DistroKid is offering, I can link that here, and you can even see that. If labels are reaching out to you, that means you're doing something good. It doesn't mean you have to sign with them. Keep doing your thing independently. So I just wanted to make this quick video just in case a lot of you are still out there on the fence about using these Facebook ads. And I know there's been a lot of scare about this iOS 14 update that's supposed to stop these Facebook ads from working properly. Relax. We still can utilize these campaigns as of right now. And later on, if there is a roadblock, we're gonna find a way to navigate past it anyway, because that's what this all is. If you think about it, 10 years ago, you couldn't even release your own music as an independent artist. Like, you couldn't go to DistroKid or any of these other platforms and just say, yo, I want to upload my music. You had to be hot, you had to be fired. So there's always innovation. There's always a new way to do things. There's always a new ways to market. Just because I feel like this is the best way to market right now doesn't mean it's always going to be the same 10 years from now. Everything is constantly changing, and all we have to do is stay ahead of the curve and adapt. And that's what I'm here to do as well. I'll do all the drifting around these new curves that we got to go through just so you can have an easier way to turn it into your lane. You see how I did that? That's easy. That's bars. I ain't even gonna do too much. I'm gonna end the video here. Once again, I appreciate you for taking the time to sit down with me. But you already know the vibes. We out. Catch you on the next video.